Another mini-story by Colton. Skin Cravings. Halley's Forest, Belgium. A car appears driving through the forest then stops. "All right, we're here," said Robin Bush appearing. The car doors open then shut. Shauna Wong, Pam Davis and Jimmy Powell appear. "I can't believe we're finally doing this," said Pam. "Anything for you, babe," said Jimmy, kissing Pam's head. All for grabbing their backpacks. "All right, remember to stay on the path. This forest might look beautiful, but we could still get lost," said Robin. "We'll remember that, sir," said Jimmy, saluting Robin. Both Pam and Shauna are laughing. Footsteps walking. "So how's everything with you and Robin?" asked Pam. "Great, never been better." Pam looks at Shauna. "What?" asked Shauna. "I know when something's wrong." "How, I don't know, but I just got this feeling right now," said Pam. "Well, everything's a little rocky between us," said Shauna. "You mean since," said Pam, being interrupted. "Shush, don't say it. What happened. It's in the past," said Shauna. "All right, but how do you feel about him?" "And don't lie to me," said Pam. "I love him. But I don't know if he trusts me," said Shauna. "It'll be all right. Come on," said Pam. Both Jimmy and Robin are walking ahead of both Pam and Shauna. "So how's Shauna doing since, well you know?" asked Jimmy. "Fine, I think we're losing each other," said Robin. "Hey, don't say that. My two friends need each other," said Jimmy. Robin smiles. "Yeah, well let's hope we end up with each other too. Because, if all goes well, at the end of this trip, I'll be asking her an important question," said Robin, showing a ring. "Oh my dear Lord," said Jimmy. "What's wrong?" asked Pam. Robin looks at Jimmy. "I saw a snake over there. It came out of nowhere." "Be careful girls," said Jimmy. "Thanks for the heads up, babe," said Pam. "You're welcome, Pamalicious," said Jimmy. "Pamalicious," said Robin, walking ahead. "What?" asked Jimmy. Footsteps walking. "All right, this'll be a good spot for now. Girls, we're gonna stop here for a little bit," said Robin. "All right," said Shauna. "I need to pee," said Pam. "I'll go with you." "I need to pee too," said Jimmy. Both Jimmy and Pam walk into the forest. "Don't go too far, guys. We don't need you getting lost from the path," said Robin. "Yes, sir," said Jimmy, saluting Robin again. "Come on, Jimmy," said Pam. Jimmy and Pam are walking into the forest. Jimmy chasing Pam. Both Robin and Shauna sit down onto a rock. Robin looks at Shauna. "How are you doing?" asked Robin. "Fine, you?" asked Shauna. "Great. How's Pam?" asked Robin. "Same, Jimmy?" asked Shauna. "Yeah, same," said Robin. Both Robin and Shauna go to speak. "You first, Robin," said Shauna. "All right, I want to say I'm sorry for what I said to you," said Robin. "No, you had every right to," said Shauna. "Yeah, but I shouldn't have called you that word. Because you're not one. You're a good-hearted person that cares for others," said Robin. "Yeah, but I shouldn't have paid people to have sex with them," said Shauna. "Hey, we needed the money at that time," said Robin. "At that time, yes. But what we actually need is each other," said Shauna, putting her hand onto Robin's face. Both Jimmy and Pam appear in the forest kissing. "Come on, Jimmy. We need to get back. Robin and Shauna will be wondering what we're doing," said Pam. "Then let them wonder." Jimmy kisses Pam's neck. "My God, you're beautiful," said Jimmy. "And you're handsome," said Pam, kissing Jimmy. Rustling sound in the distance. "What was that?" asked Pam. Both Jimmy and Pam look around. Rustling sound in the distance again. Hello, is someone there? Hello? Asked Jimmy. Jim, let's get back to Robin and Shauna, said Pam. Good idea, said Jimmy. Rustling sound stops. Both Jimmy and Pam turn then slowly start walking. Snapping sound in the distance. What was that? Asked Pam. I don't know. A skinned body falls from a tree then lands in front of both Jimmy and Pam. Pam screams. Run Pam, go, said Jimmy. Both Robin and Shauna are kissing. Robin looks at Shauna. Shauna, I want to ask you something, said Robin. What is it, Robin? Asked Shauna. Shauna, will you? Asked Robin being interrupted. Screaming in the distance. Both Robin and Shauna look. Both Jimmy and Pam are running out of the forest. What's going on? Asked Shauna. We saw a dead body. It's in the woods. About 35 feet from here, said Jimmy. It was the most horrible thing I've ever seen, said Pam. Was it eaten or was it torn apart? Asked Robin. No, its skin was gone. And I mean gone. It looked like there was no skin left, said Jimmy. Jesus, what would do that? Cannibals? Asked Shauna. No, cannibals eat your entire body. Unless they can't chew it. But I don't know what could peel skin, said Robin. We should call the police, said Shauna. Good idea, said Robin. All four opened their backpacks. I can't find my cell phone, said Jimmy. Me either, said Pam. Someone stole our cell phones, said Robin. But how? We were here the entire time they were gone, said Shauna. I don't know. Wait, I think I still have my old cell phone in my car, said Robin. Great, let's go back and get it, said Shauna. All four start to walk. Snarling sound in the distance. All four stop then turn around. A goblin creature appears then snarls lowly. What the hell is that? Asked Jimmy. I don't know and I don't want to know, said Pam. The goblin creature continues snarling lowly then opens its mouth. Sharp teeth appear. That thing barely has teeth, said Jimmy. The goblin creature snarls loudly. Snarling sound echoes. All four cover their ears. The goblin creature stops snarling then stares at all four of them. What was that for? Asked Jimmy. Snarling sound in the distance. I think that was the dinner bell, said Robin. We should run, said Shauna. All four running. The goblin creature follows all four of them. More goblin creatures appear running behind it. Jesus, there's a shitload of them, said Jimmy. Keep running, guys. Just keep running, said Robin. The goblin creatures are running on all fours. Pam trips. Pam, I got you, said Jimmy holding out his hand. Pam reaches for Jimmy's hand. A goblin creature tackles Jimmy. Both the goblin creature and Jimmy rolling around on the ground. Jimmy, said Pam. The goblin creature looks at Pam then snarls. Jimmy grabs a stick then swings it. The stick continuously hits the goblin creature. Run baby, go, said Jimmy. Another goblin creature jumps at Jimmy. Jimmy, said Pam. Pam, he's gone. We need to move, said Robin. The group of goblin creatures surround Jimmy. Jimmy screaming. All three continue running. Pam stops then leans against a tree. Shauna looks back at Pam. Pam, come on. Pam. I'm sorry about Jimmy. But I know him. He would want you to get out of here, alive, said Shauna. Pam starts crying. Why's this happening to us? Asked Pam. I don't know, honey. We probably just picked the wrong weekend, said Shauna. Both Pam and Shauna are laughing. Come on, let's keep moving. What do you say? asked Shauna. All right, said Pam, standing up. Snarling sound in the distance. Where's it coming from? Asked Shauna. I don't know, said Robin. All three looking around. Pam continues standing next to the tree. A snapping sound comes from above Pam. Pam looks up, then sees a goblin creature in the tree. The goblin creature snarls. Pam screams, then gets pulled up into the tree. Both Robin and Shauna look, see Pam being pulled up into the tree, then they both quickly grab her legs. Hold on, Pam, said Shauna. We've got you. Nothing's gonna make us let go of you, said Robin. Blood falls onto both Robin and Shauna. Both Robin and Shauna pull down Pam's body. Pam's head is gone. Oh my God. Oh my God, said Shauna. Both Robin and Shauna drop Pam's body onto the ground. Shauna, we need to go. A goblin creature's claw grabs Pam's body, then pulls it into the bushes. Shauna, run, said Robin. Both Robin and Shauna are running. The goblin creatures appear, then continue chasing both Robin and Shauna. They're getting closer, said Shauna. Robin looks and then sees his car. Shauna, the car. Hurry, get to it, said Robin. Both Robin and Shauna are running towards the car. Shauna gets to the passenger door and tries opening it. Robin, it's locked, said Shauna. Robin pulls out his keys, then unlocks the passenger door. The passenger door opens. Shauna gets into the car. Robin runs around the car, then sticks the car key into the lock. Snarling sound in the distance. Both Robin and Shauna look. The forest appears filled with goblin creatures. Holy shit, said Robin. Shauna turns her head, then sees the goblin creatures behind Robin. Robin, Robin, behind you, said Shauna. Robin turns around. The goblin creatures snarl. Robin's eyes widen, then he looks through the driver window. I love you, said Robin, quickly opening the driver door, then throws a small case inside the car. The goblin creatures jump at Robin. Robin's body shuts the driver door. The goblin creatures are snarling loudly. Blood splatters onto the driver window. Robin! Robin! Yelled Shauna. The car starts shaking. Shauna gasps. The goblin creatures appear on the roof of the car. Banging on the roof of the car. Claws slowly break through the roof of the car. Shauna screaming, then ducks down. Screaming echoes. The goblin creatures snarl, then run away. Shauna stops screaming, peeks out the window, then doesn't see the goblin creatures. The passenger door opens. Shauna slowly walks around the car, sees Robin's body, then covers her mouth. Robin's arm and legs are missing. Shauna grabs the car keys from the driver door lock, walks around the car, gets into the passenger seat, climbs over to the driver's seat, places them into the ignition, then turns them. The engine rumbles. The car drives backwards, stops, then slowly drives away. Shauna continues crying. The car pulls to the side of the road. Shauna puts her head onto the wheel, turns her head, then sees the small case. The small case gets picked up. Shauna opens the small case, then starts crying even more. The ring appears. Shauna pulls the ring out of the small case, puts it onto her finger, then smiles. Thumping sound. Shauna looks out the driver window, then turns her head. A goblin creature snarls, then breaks through the passenger window. The car is shaking. Shauna screaming. The end.